Good afternoon, class. This afternoon, I will be your demo teacher or demo lecturer. But let me introduce myself first. My name is Arnel A. Silva Jr. I am second year college student from Calabanga Community College, and I'm taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. So this afternoon, I will discuss to you one of the lesson in Module 4. But let me check first your attendance. So, are they have absentees today? Oh, that's great. You have a perfect attendance. So, before we discuss the lesson, let us know first the Module 4, or let us know what is Module 4 all about. So, Module 4 is Teacher as a Person in Society. So, to start it, let us know or define what is this quotation all about. So, the quotation is, no man is an island. So, do you have any idea what is it all about or what does it mean? Okay, very good. No man is an island means that we are not just live for ourselves, but also we need to help other people, and we need also their help. And we cannot live just to rely for their help. As a human being, we need to do something for others. So next is the introduction of this module. So the introduction. So the introduction tells that the teachers are called as relational and sociable persons. It tells that teachers is not just a teachers, but also they have connection to other people, they are friendly to other people, and by that they can help the student or the learners to learn and develop the knowledge of the learners also. And also, this module tells that the learners should understand the moral standard that a teacher should practice throughout his or her professional life. So that is the introduction of the module 4. And then let us proceed to the lesson. But before that, let us have a simple game. The simple game name is Arrange Me. So the mechanics of this game is just, I will show to you a rumbled letters, and then guess what was the word behind that rumbled letters. So the first one is here. So who wants to answer or tell us what is the correct answer? Okay, very good. It's principle. So another is, and the correct answer is, yes, it's morality. And the third one is, what do you think is the correct answer? Yes, it is a natural law. And then for the last one is, it is foundational. Very good. You got the perfect score. You tell us the correct answer. And then let us proceed now to our lesson 1. So the lesson 1 is all about morality and the foundational moral principle. And here are the learning objectives of this lesson. So at the end of the discussion, the learners should able to discuss what is morality, identify what is foundational moral principle, and manifest a caring attitude and integrity, respect, and dignity in teaching. So first, so let us now know what is morality. So here, so morality tells us that it is the quality of human acts that we consider, or we can call them it right or wrong, good or evil. It is according to Paneso, 1964. And also, it tells that we can say that the human act or the human action of a person is right when it is basis or considered as or follow the rule or the law of morality. The next is, let us define what is the meaning of foundational moral principle. So here, so first, the principle. Let us know what is principle all about. So it tells that principle came from the Latin word word precept, which means a source or beginning. Also, principle tells that it is something that are bases, or founded, originated, or initiated. Next is the foundational moral principle. So it is a universal norm, which is it is know or tell us what is the rightness or wrongness of the action of the person, or it is the basis of the person to tell what is the right or wrong of the action. And also it tells that it is the source of morality. So next is, so where is the foundational, or where is this foundational moral principle? So here, so it tells that it is contained in the natural law, and also it tells that they have a lot of people like moralists, authors, and philosophers that they have different terms or different version of foundational moral principle, and also may be acceptable to believers and non-believers alike to refer to it as natural law. And the next is, what is the natural law? So it tells that the natural law, it is a law that written in ourselves or in our hearts. And for the theist, it is a man shares in eternal law of God. It is according to Paneso 1964. So it tells that it is a law that we need to follow from God. And then next is the St. Thomas defined it as the light of natural reason, whereby we discern what is good and what is evil, and imprint on us of the divine light. It is according to Paneso 1964. And the last, it is the law that says do good and avoid evil. So it is the foundational moral principle. So next. So here are the different version or different terms for the foundational moral principle, do good and avoid evil. So the first one is according to Kung Fu Chu, it is do not do to others what you do not like others to do to you. So alam naman natin kung ano yung mga bagay na ayaw natin gawin sa atin. So we must do, or we must avoid do it to other people kung ayaw talaga natin gawin ito sa atin ng ibang tao. So next is do to others what you want to do to you. So treat them as good, but it doesn't mean that kapag, for example, we help other people, maghihintay tayo ng kapalit. It's just that if you want to do something for other people, just do it, but do not expect for a change or kapalit. And it is according to the golden rule of Christianity. So last is act in such a way that your rule can be principle of all. It is according to Immanuel Kant. And the next is, so let us proceed to the next. So here are the different religion and their foundational moral principle. So the first one is the Muslims. They have their Quran and 5 pillars. And to the Buddhists, they have eightfold path. And for the Christian, they have a Bible, which have their, or nandun yung mga 10 commandments and the 8 beatitudes. So here, writing custom and moments of past and present generation point out of this conclusion that all people on earth, no matter how savage and illiterate, have recognized a supreme law of divine origin commanding good and forbidding evil. It is Paneso 1964. It is according to him. So, ancient philosophers and dramatists had already mentioned the natural law. For instance, in drama, Antigone spoke of the unwritten statutes of heaven which are not of today or yesterday, but from all time, and no man knows when they were first put forth. And Cicero wrote, true law is a right reason. In agreement with nature, it is of universal applicant, unchanging and everlasting. Lawless license or promiscuity is not common among primitive peoples. According to Father Nanoverk, a Belgian anthropologist of the CICM Congregation, the Negrita of Northern Luzon have excellent moral standard, especially with regard to honesty and sexual matter, although their power of abstraction is so low that they can hardly count behavior. It is according to Peneson, 1964. So that's it. Do you have any question or any reaction about our discussion? Oh, great. So let us have your activity first. So here, your activity is an essay. So the instruction is answer the following question. So the question is, do you find this quote realistic? Who were the most unforgettable teachers in your life and how did they influence you? So here are the quote. So our teacher affects eternity. He had never tell when an influence stopped. So the source is Henry Brooks Adam. So do it in the short band paper. And after copying your assignment, you have your activity, you have your assignment. So here is your assignment. So the instruction in your assignment is, among the moral principle you've learned, which do you find most applicable in your life? So it's your assignment. So do you have any question about the discussion, the activity, and your assignment? Okay, very good. So that's all for today. I hope you have learnings or meron kayong natutunan ngayong araw na to. So, thank you very much. So, keep safe and God bless.